Somebody asked about Daniel chapter 7, 13, and 14 in the question and answer period. And somebody commented on one of my videos and said they wanted me to expand on that. So I wanted to do that right now. So the Ancient of Days, Daniel 7, 13 through 14. It says, I was watching in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man, coming with the clouds of heaven. He came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought near before him. So it seems like there's two individuals here, right? But you have to understand, Daniel interprets this verse. He interprets it. Let's continue verse 14 first. Then to him was given dominion and glory and a kingdom, that all peoples, nations, and languages should serve him. Right? His dominion is an everlasting dominion. Yes, it's singular personal pronouns. Automatically, when people think of Son of Man, they think of Jesus Christ in the New Testament. But you have to understand it in its historical context first, so we could apply it properly. There's many prophets in the Old Testament that are called Son of Man, so keep that in mind, okay? Here's the interpretation in Daniel 7, 17 through 18. It says, those great beasts which are four kings which arise out of the earth. So he's giving an interpretation to the vision. But the saints of the Most High shall receive the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. Wait a minute. The saints of the Most High shall receive the kingdom? I thought the Son of Man receives the kingdom. Well, this is the interpretation, and this is how we should interpret it. So, and then the expanded interpretation is in Daniel 7, 25 through 27. Earlier interpretation is Daniel 7, 17 through 18. But then you read verse 25, it says, and he shall speak pompous words against the Most High, that's the Ancient of Days, shall persecute the saints of the Most High. Those are the saints, that's the Son of Man, and shall intend to change times and laws. Then the saints shall be given into his hand for a time, times, and half a time. But the court shall be seated, and they shall take away his dominion to consume and destroy it forever. Then the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people, the saints of the Most High. And then it personifies it. His kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him. Just a note here, Revelation 1:13 through 14 talks about one like the Son of Man. And guess what? His head is white as wool, as snow, and his eyes are like a flame of fire, showing that the Son of Man in this verse is interpreted as the Ancient of Days of Daniel chapter 7. Well, you say, how is that possible? Is the Son of Man interpreted in two different ways? Yes, it is. Just note this. In the book of Acts, Paul, he gets the vision of Jesus. And when anybody is persecuting the saints of the Most High, guess what Jesus says? You are persecuting me. Why are you kicking against me, Paul, right? Why are you kicking against the pricks? And so persecuting the Messiah is literally persecuting the body of Christ. Anybody persecuting the body of Christ is trying to persecute the Son of Man. So there is a double interpretation here. The historical context is talking about one like the Ancient of Days, and then the Son of Man comes and possesses the kingdom or takes the kingdom. God gives it to him. It personifies it as if it's referring to a him, right? Jesus takes that verse and applies it to himself. Because in some way, Jesus is representing the saints of the Most High. Why? Because in the New Testament, the church is called the body of Christ. When you persecute the body of Christ, you're persecuting the Messiah, the Son of Man. And so just remember that, and then you'll understand the rest. There is an old Greek manuscript, and I want to read this out real quick. It's Papyrus 967 and Codex 88. It reads the Greek in Daniel 7:13 like this. I was looking in a vision of the night, and behold, upon the clouds of heaven came one like a Son of Man. And like the Ancient of Days, he was present. And those standing there came to him. Realizing that this Son of Man and the Ancient of Days are one him and one individual. And this is why John in the book of Revelation chapter 1 describes the Son of Man as the Ancient of Days. And just so you know, the one who translated this is Benjamin E. Reynolds. He holds a PhD in the New Testament from the University of Aberdeen, where his thesis was on the apocalyptic Son of Man, the Gospel of John. He also has a MDiv and THM from Gordon Conwell Theological Seminary, and a BA from Westmont College. He's currently a professor of the New Testament and chair of the Department of Biblical Studies and Theology at Tyndale University in Toronto. So this guy is no slack, all right? So he is interpreting this ancient oldest Greek manuscripts of Daniel chapter 7, verse 13, is exactly how John interpreted it in the book of Revelation chapter 1. So it's not a two-ness passage, it's a oneness passage. All right, thank you for watching. God bless. Check out our debate this Friday, August 28th, on Standing for Truth with Dwayne Minchin. We're talking about the doctrine of the Trinity and the oneness of God. Who wins? I don't know. Comment below. Thank you for watching. God bless.